The funeral of the illustrious former Manchester United player Sir Bobby Charlton, who passed away last month at the age of 86, has drawn sizable crowds to Manchester. As the elite of football made their way to Manchester Cathedral for Sir Bobby Charlton's funeral, thousands of people lined the city's streets in tribute to the great man. The 86-year-old former United striker, who was adored at Old Trafford during his playing career and helped England win the 1966 World Cup, passed away last month. Significant numbers of supporters of his former team gathered outside the stadium hours before the funeral cortège was scheduled to arrive, demonstrating the respect that they held for him. Many supporters waved flags bearing meaningful messages, while others wore scarves and club colours. The words, Sir Bobby Charlton, 1937 to 2023, have also been added to the windows above the Old Trafford entrance, loved forever. And the walls around the stadium currently play home to a number of poignant images. One picture has Charlton, who played 758 times for the Red Devils between 1962 and 1976 and scored 249 goals, in the middle of fellow club legends George Best and Denis Law. A number of other images showcase his playing days at Old Trafford, as well as his later work when serving on the club board, and as well as celebrations from the 1968 final. In one picture he is proudly holding the Champions League trophy United dramatically won in 1999. And there are currently a lot of moving pictures hanging on the stadium's walls. In one photo, Charlton, who scored 249 goals in 758 games for the Red Devils between 1962 and 1976, is pictured with fellow club legends Denis Law and George Best. Other photos show his time as a player at Old Trafford and his later work as a board member of the club. In addition to the 1968 championship festivities, he is seen in one photo holding United's Champions League trophy, which the team thrillingly won in 1999. More than 1,000 people are anticipated to attend the funeral service, which will take place at Manchester Cathedral at 2 p.m. Among them are surviving members of Matt Busby's 1968 European Cup winning team and Sir Alex Ferguson. Also present are England manager Gareth Southgate and a clutch of former Red Devils stars including Steve Bruce, Paul Scholes, Andy Cole and Brian Robson. Outside Old Trafford, the cortège is scheduled to pass through a guard of honour made up of representatives of United's under-18 and under-21 academy teams, before proceeding to the cathedral. Members of the current first-team squad have also gathered to attend. A private wake is then scheduled to take place at Old Trafford after the ceremony. On October 24, 3 days after the death of Charlton, a minute's silence was held at Old Trafford ahead of United's Champions League game with Copenhagen. Manager Erik ten Hag also laid a wreath on the centre circle before kick-off. And Ferguson himself has since paid personal tribute to his former mentor, saying, "People loved him because of all those thunderbolt goals, but it was more than that. My dad used to say that humility in success is a sign of greatness, and that was Bobby. He never used to boast about his own achievements. It was always about the team, and the club fans battled the elements to pay their respects to Sir Bobby, with a bitterly cold wind sweeping through the streets of Manchester."